Congratulations on the show you do, and best of luck with everything that comes along. Continue to follow your dreams. That's awesome. I'm going to make an announcement straight out of Rampage just for your show. Here we go. I'm going to get into announcer mode and welcome you to the WSE Lounge. So here we go. Hi, I'm Justin Roberts, and I want to welcome you to the WSE Lounge, hosted by Brian Vaughn.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another great edition of the WSE Lounge. And we're going to be joined by my guest in just a few minutes, actress Casey Hartnett, who plays Allie on Terrifier 2, or in the movie Terrifier 2. It's deemed as one of the scariest movies of the last decade. So, should be a very interesting interview. And there's Casey. So let me go ahead and bring Casey on the show. Let's see.
Hi.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, please welcome actress Casey Hartnett. She's also a writer and a producer and a director and got a lot of titles to her name, but she's best known right now as Allie from Terrifier 2. And that movie, I'll tell you, is being deemed as the scariest movie in the past decade.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Did you brave it yet?
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, that's okay.
I've seen the part where you're at the door and he's at the door with the bag, and you look in there and you say, here's a candy," and then he's got the tools, the blood all over and stuff. You're like,
I know.
and then I seen the gruesome, gory part of you in the bedroom and him just, so yeah, I
Yeah,
seen that, and you were killed in that, and but it
yeah.
was
I mean,
very.
did Allie ever die? I don't know, guys. I'm like
I I
part
don't
of
know
me
because it really didn't show it. I
justice
mean,
for Allie. Part of me
yeah,
is like, what if she really is just gonna be a walking corpse?
yeah. I mean, because you got that movie coming out next year with your character Allie, and then I believe his name is Art the Clown. Is that right?
Yes, yeah, that's
Yeah,
Art the
you got
Clown.
you
He's
and
the killer.
yeah, Art the Clown. So who knows? I mean, but before we get into Terrifier 2 and everybody joining, thank you so much. Got 39 right now watching. Just
Yeah.
keep joining. Before we get into questions from the fans and everything, I've got 3 questions unrelated to Terrifier 2, and then we'll get into all about Terrifier 2. So really quickly, let's see here. Okay, so for those viewers that are new to Casey Hartnett and don't know who she is, can you go through and just explain to everybody about your career and who you are and everything?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Casey. I am an actor, writer, producer, activist from Chicago. Moved to New York, and that's where the magic happened. Um, yeah, I mean, I've worked in indie films for, probably the past 10 years now. So it's been really fun to have Terrifier be so well received because a lot of indie films, don't get that much attention, which is still okay. But yeah, that's, I don't know, that I feel like that's me. That's me in a nutshell. Um, yeah.
Okay. How now have you now I was told to ask my next guest this question by a producer that works with actors and stuff. So have you ever went in to an audition, to audition for something, and you look around and you see 20 other women that look just like you, and what was your thoughts on that, and how did you feel in the head when you seen that? If
Um,
you seen it.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's, I wouldn't say everyone is exactly. I would say one of the things that gets to me is I always audition for younger roles. So
Mhm.
sometimes I'll go into an audition and there'll be someone who's like 10 years younger than me auditioning for the same role. And I'm like, oh God, that's more so when I get more intimidated. Is because I'm like, well, they're gonna cast the someone who's 19. They're not gonna cast
Mhm.
me. Um, but I would say too, yeah, I mean, a lot of times it's a lot of people who are similar types, but it could also be acting type. So it could be someone who doesn't quite look like you, but has a
Mhm.
similar vibe on camera and on screen. So that's also possible. But a lot of times they do get people who look very similar, and it's a little jarring because it's like, oh gosh, well, there's someone else like me out there. But then you're like, no, but I know you're not exactly like me. Like maybe you're a musical theater person and I'm, now I'm
Yeah.
doing horror films. So it's everyone's different. But yeah, I mean, sometimes it can be intimidating, but that was before the pandemic. That hasn't happened to me in 3 years now because we're all doing self tapes and virtual auditions now. So I know, Slinet, I am 19.
Wow.
Um, Thank you, Jaws.
That's that's pretty cool though. And I see Anthony loves horror. Says best accent ever. I guess you're talking about me or Casey because I know on the show before last, my guest said that I had the best accent ever, and he said that I could actually be a one of those people that helps out different actors and stuff, with their accent if they want to do a southern accent. And I actually did that last year. It was a friend of mine. I'm not gonna name who it was, but they asked me to. They said they had an audition to do a southern accent for this movie or something. So they said, "Can you help me with the southern accent? Can you say the script and everything?" So they sent me the script, and I said the script, and so I helped them out. So I guess my accent goes a long way. So that was an honor.
You do have a great accent, I will say. I will admit.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And let's see, somebody says we got a lot of comments in here.
Happy
Somebody says,
Polish Independence Day. That's cool.
let's see,
I want
somebody says Casey, Allie, Kathleen.
to. I want to know what you do for Polish Independence Day. That's what I want to
Yeah,
know.
I would like to know that myself.
I'm part Polish, actually. Fun
Oh,
fact.
really?
My great okay, so my great grandmother, I'm Greek.
Uh-huh.
It was a big deal. My great grandmother married a Polish man, and so that's where our Polish side comes from. And it was a big deal. Her family didn't talk to her for 2 years because she married outside of the Greek culture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, this last question, and then we're gonna get right into Terrifier 2. Okay, can you tell us about the movie that you did, and you actually wrote it as well, called Unplugged?
Oh, sure. So that was a pilot that I made, and
Hmm.
it's a series. It's a series I'm still potentially working on as a as the pilot, but it is about women who travel back in time to help their younger
Hmm.
selves through something, so through an issue. And the first episode is I'm a oh no, my light just went up. The first episode is
Uh-oh.
that I am my computer just there. The first episode is that I'm a period activist in real life,
Hmm.
and I the first episode is about a first period. So it's a woman who travels back in time to help her younger self through her first period. So
Oh, wow.
that's what it's about. But it goes into other issues as the series goes on. But it's essentially helping your younger self through things. Yeah,
Okay. So kind of like Back to the Future in a
exactly,
sense.
exactly.
Okay. Okay. So we've got some fan questions here, and this time, folks, we got this banner up here, so I gotta.
My
Cause
computer.
the last interview me and Casey did, we had the biggest blooper ever. This banner just went down and hit my head. But anyway, okay. So we got a question right here from Anthony Loves Horror.
Okay.
It says, "Hey Casey, have you got
Hmm.
any upcoming projects? Lots of love from the UK, Anthony."
Aw, love from the UK. I love the UK. I'm also part English and Irish. My gosh, I'm a mutt. Um,
Wow.
yeah, but I other projects. I have some in the works that
Hmm.
are in the producing and writing stages. So nothing that I can go into too much detail about right now. But I will definitely, I'm sure, post about it and let people know as things come up. So that is,
Okay.
yeah. So that's something that's happening. That's
Okay.
in
And
the works.
let's
Yep.
see. Our next question. Got another question right here from Redbone underscore Cease. Can you go more into depth on your death scene, please? It was so good and scary. LOL.
Yeah. Yes, I can. So, okay, first of all, it took us during the pandemic, we had to pause right before we filmed about 1 day of
Uh-huh.
effects before the pandemic. And then we had to pause, of course, for COVID. And then at the end of 2020, we went upstate for 5 days to film the kill scene. And it was it basically it took us 5 days because each day Damien was adding new effects, and it was a small crew because of COVID.
Hmm.
So Damien was doing everything. He was directing. He had made all of the effects for the scene. But so each day we were adding new prosthetics. We started with the eye slash, and then of course the scalping. um, but and then yeah, so each day we got through it, and every night, they like I had to, by the end of it, I was sitting in the kitchen and they were just scraping prosthetics
Ooh.
off my
Uh-huh.
body. They use this
Yeah.
solution that smells like Fruit Loops,
Mm.
that Damien has. But and Damien is so good at this stuff. He's incredible. He's so talented.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the very end of the film, they used a life cast of me made out of like a silicone life cast
Hmm.
of my actual body,
Uh-huh.
um, and to look exactly like me. And it was like a puppet on the bed. So Damien had someone like under the bed maneuvering like the arms, someone behind
Wow.
maneuvering the head. And they CGI superimposed my eye
Hmm.
onto the puppet. And so in the end, when Allie wakes up, my eye was superimposed onto the puppet. And that was my voice, of course,
Uh,
saying mom. But yeah, that's essentially how we did it. It was pretty wild. It was fun.
wow.
Yeah, it was really
So
fun.
did you kind of have nightmares after that, like kind of like Chucky? I mean, looking to see it, our prosthetic of
No.
yourself.
Yeah, I actually slept really, really well after after filming that.
Wow.
We were so tired. We were so
Uh,
tired. It was long hours, very long days. So, David was in makeup for hours, and then I had to get the prosthetics on. So the preparation for the scenes each day alone took hours. And then we would
mhm.
film, and then, do it all again for 5 days in a row. But it was fun. Good time.
Well, fans, we want to let you know that we are taking not only your questions through typing, but on video. If you want to talk to Casey, just send a request and we'll get you on and talk to Casey. Let's see if we got any video requests. Okay, no request. Okay, but if you want to talk to Casey, just request a video call and I'll get you on and talk to Casey and ask her a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got
if you
another.
Want to chat a question.
Yeah, or if you want to chat a question. Okay, we got another question. True Slynet, why do you think clowns are so scary?
It's a really good question. I'm so sorry that my light's not working. This is
Oh, that's okay. The last episode it was the banner, and this episode is your line, so that's okay.
But that is a good question. Why are clowns so scary? I think clowns are scary because, well, let's go back to Bozo, right? I mean, what was Bozo doing, like, with, running around, like, trying to be funny, and then, I don't know, Bozo's Buckets. What is that all about? No, I don't know. I really don't know why clowns are so scary. I have no idea. But I think, because I'm not scared of clowns, but honestly, I mean, if I were a child, I was scared of Minnie Mouse at Disney World when I was a kid.
You were scared of Minnie Mouse?
She was so big. And I was like, when I was like 2 years old or 3 years old, I was like, oh my God, she's huge in real life. And it scared me. So I think maybe partly it's because they don't look human. They don't look normal. And to like that's like creepy. I don't know. And they don't always talk. Most of them don't talk.
Well, that's usually a mime, though,
Right. So yeah, but some clowns don't speak, and they're just doing like the crazy thing, the silly.
Oh yeah,
Like, but they're also messing with you, so that's also creepy. Like when clowns like, mess with you in that way. And Art the Clown, David did that so well on screen, where he was messing with Lauren in the costume shop. And it's just he's so good at it. But that's also why he's not a mime, but he's a clown who doesn't speak. He's a mute clown, of course. So yeah.
Now you weren't scared of Krusty the Clown, was you, from The Simpsons?
From The Simpsons, no. I've never seen him in person though. I don't think I was scared of that clown.
Okay, let's see. We got a video request. Let's see. Kyle Taylor, 61480. I'm going to bring you on with Casey Hartnett. Ask her a question.
Okay.
Kyle, you're on live with Casey Hartnett.
Okay. What's happening? Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
I've never done this.
Hello, guys.
Hey, how are you?
How are you guys? Hey, Casey, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, but however, I'm not a competent movie critic, so I gotta always throw that out there.
Oh goodness! Oh, of course.
but I am a fan of this series. Now, I wanted to talk about this. Yeah, this one right here.
Nice.
Yeah, this. So let's go back to the original. I guess my question is what was his name? Damien Leone. He's the one who directed these two films. Do you feel like that this one expounded on the original formula, or do you feel like there was some copy and paste?
I think he added elements. He added supernatural elements to the second one, of course. But I do think that he still followed what Art the Clown is all about, and he still brought that into the second film. So it still very much feels like the same universe, of course, because it is. But he added this layer to Art the Clown, the supernatural layer that made him so much more interesting. And that I think is probably suspected in the first film, but also like it's it makes it creepier in the first film that you just don't know, and that in the second film it's like, oh shoot, this is what's happening now. So yeah, I just think I do think that he just goes further into this world. And
And one last question before I jet off to work, guys.
Okay.
yeah,
What about, was you shocked at the box office success of this? Because I don't really think anybody was expecting it to do what it has done at the box office.
I was not. I wasn't even expecting it to be in theaters, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
So I was completely shocked. I had no idea what was happening. I was like, this whole process has been, what is happening? How is
Yeah.
this happening right now? So it's been really exciting, and I'm just glad that people went out to see it and that people have actually enjoyed the film, honestly.
Yeah. What is it now? Like 11 million it's up to the last I checked or something?
Something
I'm
close
thinking.
to 11, yeah, 10 million,
Yeah.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, sir, what's your name at the top? Thank you so much for, what's your name?
My name is Brian Vaughn.
Brian. Well, Brian, Casey, thank you so much for your time tonight.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
Always
guys.
be safe, be cool, and Casey, man, I wish you many more roles.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yay. Aw, that's fun.
Yeah, that was cool. I was going to ask you this neat question right here. Underscore Mitch.24 says, "Are you going to be Art's new sidekick now? Laugh out loud like the Pale Girl."
Or like Sam Scafidi, Victoria Hayes. Oh my gosh, if Damien did that, that would be pretty fun. But if Allie was just like this zombie walking around with them, but I have no idea. That would be a dream. But yeah, I have zero idea. I don't know if that'll happen.
Now Casey, you have really came a long way. I mean, I am beyond proud of you. I mean,
Thank you.
because when we first met years ago, you were a model and you were on Livid, the Livid app.
Yeah.
And now all these years later, you're in one of the biggest horror movies in history. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, during the pandemic, I was hosting my own live streams,
Uh-huh.
my own like live stream channel, and
Yeah,
yeah, and life has gotten a bit busier now, so I do
yeah.
miss it. I do miss that community a lot, but it's all for good reasons, of course. So yeah, thank you so much. That's really nice to hear.
Oh, you're very welcome. And we got another question by video, and I'll get back to the text questions, folks. I promise. Okay, we're going to bring on FTP underscore Marcus as a question for you.
Okay, amazing.
Okay, Marcus, you're on.
Yes,
You're on with Casey Hartnett.
hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey.
how are you?
Hi. I'm good, and you?
Good. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like one question.
Okay.
So how was it filming the bedroom scene and just how was it?
How was it? I mean, it's a great question. There's a lot that happened. It was a lot of fun though, and I will say it was very cold. It was so cold where we were filming. It was in the middle of December. It was, the middle of December, and we were upstate New York, and it was freezing because we couldn't have heat on during the scene because it made noise. So, and covered in blood and just covered in prosthetics. But it was a lot of fun, and it was I mean, obviously it was very intense, right? Because it was a lot of true grit. It was a lot of screaming, obviously, and basically just really intense emotionally in that regard. But I mean, I think, I don't know, but it was just we had so much fun during those days that it didn't feel like scary or like, or anything like that. So it was kind of like just a wild adventure, those 5 days of all the effects and all of and everything that was going on. And like David is just so fun to work with. So he makes the whole process so much more fun and just lighthearted and just kind of goofy. And also like, because when he's doing Art the Clown too, he makes you want to laugh. So, so just like, he would just be, I don't know, everything he did was great. And it just made the process so much more fun. So it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Of course. What was your
Thank
name
you.
again?
Marcus.
Marcus. Okay, great. Well, nice to meet you,
Yeah,
Marcus.
I was the one that made the edit
Oh
for
no.
you yesterday.
Okay.
You there? Okay.
Oh, you made an edit. Oh my gosh. I love those.
Yeah.
Wait, I love all of the edits you guys have been making also. They're so, so, so good. They're so I love them so much. And I love that you guys actually liked Allie, that you liked Allie's the character of Allie.
Yeah.
So that makes me feel really good. So thank you guys, honestly, I'm just glad that you guys are supporting. I just thank you so much for supporting the film and supporting our work.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your question, Marcus, and keep up those edits.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having
You're welcome.
me.
Of course. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, how do I get off of here?
You gotta press the X button at the top.
All right.
Yeah, I have no idea how this works.
Yeah, they changed this now because used to when people would go live, the host could press the X button, but now the people that come on they have to press the X button.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I was going to ask you another question I just thought of before I bring on another fan. So, what would you say the difference is? Because when it comes to, I know what you did last summer, prom night, and all that. I can watch that fine, but Freddy Krueger, Jason, and all that, and Chucky, I don't like. But anyway, what would you say the difference is between this movie compared to Jason, Freddy Krueger, and Chucky? Because I know that even a grown man in Chris Jericho, professional wrestler, he said that having to eat eyeballs in a scene even grossed him out. So, what's the big difference?
Yeah, I have no idea what he was eating in that scene, but I hope it was good. I hope it tasted good. But I would say honestly the difference with this is I just think that it goes above and beyond with the kills. Because and it doesn't hold back. Damien doesn't hold back. Damien is like, we're gonna do this because he's like, we're gonna go all out for this. And and we're gonna do something that has never been seen. They were real eyeballs. Yeah, they were. They were probably dipped in sugar at least. But anyway, but he goes above and beyond with this, and I think he's just not scared to not have limits for himself with his movies, and I think that's the difference. I think that is the big difference between this and all the other slasher movies out there, is because those killers are creepy, of course, but there's something about Art that is even worse and more ruthless. Because he goes all in, and the way he kills people is really, it is just really disturbing.
Gruesome.
It is, but it's also, and he has this bag of tools that he just carries around with him, and it's just, I don't know, there's just something about it that I think makes it scarier and creepier, but he's at the same time, he's a comedian, he's a clown. So I think that brings the humor into it while making it so gory and so gruesome is a really unique way to go about a horror film like this. He did step it up in this film. Yeah.
Well,
so,
I was thinking, when you was talking about all that the blood that is used in the Terrifier 2 kind of reminds me of Gusher's candy. You know,
There
when
might
you're
be
eating a Gusher, that
gushers.
goes, it squirts out. The
Um,
Gusher.
yeah, gushers. Yeah, when it just explodes everywhere. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of that. Anthony Loves Horror, who you talked to a little bit ago, says you're my favorite actress. Can't wait to see you in upcoming projects.
Thank you. That's so nice. Um,
And let's see, Kyle. Let's see, Kyle, who talked to you earlier, also says, and not surprisingly, I met Casey on a live streaming app, po-
probably when there might be a few
Poca
people here from,
Poca.
oh yeah, there might be a few people here from that when I was hosting my live streams.
Okay, we've got another live video.
Okay.
Okay, Art the
What's it
Clown's
gonna be?
wife.
Ooh,
Art the Clown's
my
wife. You're
gosh.
on with Casey Hartnett.
Hello, I know this person. I've seen you on the internet.
Hiya.
Hello, how
Hiya.
are you?
I'm good,
Hey,
thank you. What about you?
I'm good.
good.
Oh my gosh, so excited that you're here.
Thank you. My question for you was, I wrote it down, sorry. What were your other dreams growing up as a kid, and did you achieve them, or would you like to have achieved them?
My dreams growing up as a kid, that is a really good question. Honestly, I think my biggest dream as a kid was to be an actress. And I wanted to be in movies.
And
That was, yeah.
I'm so happy you achieved your goals.
I think so far I have been, yeah, I feel like I've been working towards that and have been in some movies. But yeah, what were your dreams growing up? Now I'm wondering.
Well, as a kid, I've always wanted to cook I used to cook with my dad when I was younger,
Okay.
and I started college off in entry level, which is a special needs course
Okay.
for
Mhm.
special needs, and then now I'm leaving college with a level 3 qualification. So,
That's very cool. That's amazing. So
thank you.
you're a cook. I love that.
Yeah.
My brother likes to cook too. He's creative with his food.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm like proper shaking.
Oh my gosh. No, I appreciate all of the support that you have shown to the film, honestly. And I remember that and I appreciate it so much. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for that.
I just
Yeah,
want to say thank you so much for helping me out. Because I suffer so bad with depression and anxiety.
hmm
I just want to say thank you for being partly one of the reasons why I'm still alive.
of course. I mean, I
Uh,
I have a lot of anxiety myself. I will just say mental health is something that I don't, I love to just point out like my anxiety sometimes can be horrible, absolutely horrible and crippling. And I just want you to know that I see you and I hear you, and I am so, so, so grateful and so happy that you are here, and that
So,
and I just want to say that. So thank you. And thanks for the
thank you
support. It
so
means a lot.
I hope
yes, anxiety is really bad. I mean, I suffer with anxiety myself.
Mm-hmm.
I've suffered with it about my entire life, but mental health is a very important topic, and
Mm-hmm.
you brought that up. And my good friend Maurice Bernard, who some of you may know, may not know, he plays on General Hospital as Sonny Corinthos, but off screen, he's got this awesome show he hosts. It's called State of Mind,
Mm-hmm.
and in real life, he's bipolar, and he talks about anxiety, mental health, and all that stuff. And he's got it on YouTube, and you can go and check it out. It's called State of Mind,
Okay,
and he
that's
talks to all kind of different guests all over the world,
yeah.
and even just regular people too. So it's really cool.
That is, yeah. Ugh, yeah, it's a something that, I is very real, and I just nobody I hope no, like, it's so easy to feel alone in those moments, but it's just there are so many people who have experienced that, but we don't always know it because we don't always talk about it. So
yeah.
yeah, it's just one of those things, and I am just so grateful for you. So thanks for
I'm,
being here.
I'm grateful for you too. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arthur
Thank
Clown's
you.
wife. Thank you.
I don't know how to leave off. Is the X button in it? Right,
Okay.
thank
Yes,
you.
press X button. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for asking questions, you guys. I appreciate that.
Yes, and anybody that wants to ask a question, just request to be on video, and I'll get you on video. And like the person that just come on, Arthur Clown, was talking about mental health and everything. I'm going to tell you a short story. When I first started doing this show back in 2014,
Mm-hmm.
I was on Blog Talk Radio. It was audio, it wasn't in video.
Yeah.
And I was a nervous wreck. I mean, I was stuttering. I couldn't talk and all that stuff. And so I tell the guest, the guest was this guy right up here, Teo Pingless. I believe that's how you say his last name.
Okay.
Plays on days, and he's played in movies and stuff. Okay. Well, anyway, I said, I'm a nervous wreck talking to you. You're the first big soap star I've talked to. He said, don't be nervous. He said, just think of me like a neighbor. Think of me like a friend. He said, don't be nervous. I'm just like you. All the difference is I'm on TV, So, I don't do that anymore. And, I just try to relax. I mean, it's hard sometimes. Yeah. I mean, but cause anxiety is no fun for anybody.
Right.
I mean, it's like Maurice Menard that hosts a State of Mind. He calls anxiety Freddy Krueger because Freddy always tries to bother him and everything. He says, "Get away, Freddy! Get away. I'm not going to let you upset me today." But yeah, anxiety is just a real harsh thing, and it doesn't matter if it's what it is in life that you're dealing with or watching on TV or whatever, if there's something that is giving you anxiety, you're you got anxiety. You can't help it. I mean, you just gotta try to do the best you
hard.
can.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard. And sometimes I don't even know. Like, I'm like, I feel fine. Everything's fine. I'm like excited for this thing. And then
Yeah.
it'll like all of a sudden, like my body will just start feeling very anxious. But my mind is like, no, you're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. So there are certain things that can just trigger it without. It's just as soon as you start to learn what those triggers are for yourself. It really helps. We just got into a whole discussion about mental health.
Yeah.
Everyone. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to Terrifier 2 now, fans. We're sorry about that, but got another question here. Let's see. True Slide Net, Tom's Secret. I'm going to bring you on with Casey Hartnett, and while he's coming on, Justin Cropper official says mess your lead from 17 Live and has crying emojis.
Hi, Tom.
Hello.
How are you? It is so wonderful to see you.
It's wonderful to see you too. And hi, Brian.
Hey, how you doing?
I want to ask you, sensation and emotion gives you the idea that you scared Stephen King himself.
About Stephen King? Wait, could you repeat the first part of that? I couldn't hear it for some reason.
What kind of sensations gives to you the idea that you've been able to scare Stephen King himself?
The fact of, yeah, I mean, it feels pretty amazing to have scared Stephen King. I hope we actually scared him. I hope he was legitimately scared because, he's used to this horror stuff.
Yeah.
But no, that was so amazing. And the fact that he tweeted about it, publicly made, publicly wrote that he went and saw the movie was just absolutely outstanding and so cool. So yeah, but it feels great to know that we scared him. to know that I hope he was one of the people who peaked in theaters, because that would be so funny. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't wish that on him.
We all wish this to happen to it secretly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let me ask a
Yeah.
second question.
Okay.
Do you think the Terrifier franchise can be defined as a love letter to the horror of the 80s?
Yes, I actually do. I think that's actually Damien's biggest inspiration. I can't speak for Damien, but from what I do know is that his biggest inspiration were those real, true horror films from the 80s, those slasher movies from the 80s, the originals, and like the 70s and 80s. And so I do think that he brought that into Terrifier in the aesthetic and the style. And so I do think that he kind of stayed true to that part of what he loves about horror films. Yeah.
And do you think Samantha Scafidi actually stole your cappuccino?
Okay, I have to tell a story now, because I don't know. So back when I was hosting my live streams, on one of my live streams, I ordered food, and I was like, okay, we're gonna like order food on my live stream, and it was like a whole thing. We're gonna like try some foods. No, I wasn't trying foods. I was just ordering a cappuccino and a pastry or some breakfast or something. And I ended up getting some like Thai food, and it was supposed to go to someone named Samantha S. in New York. And I was like, what? And I hadn't met Samantha yet. The film hadn't been released yet. I had never, anyway. So we were just wondering the whole time, and I'm still wondering to this day, if Samantha got my cappuccino and I got her Thai food. I'm still wondering to this day.
Oh, wow.
Or there was a different, I mean, there are probably so many Samantha S's in the world, but we were, I don't know. My mind was like, oh my God, what if it's Samantha Scafidi? That would be too funny. So anyway, that's the story.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was.
Thanks for your time.
Yes, thank you, Tom.
Thank you so much, Tom.
Good to see you. Oh my God, zombie.
Now, I actually just seen a dark screen when he was on. I didn't even see nobody.
Oh, I could see him. That's weird.
Oh, could you? Yeah. Sometimes, like, I had a guest on, that guest I was telling you about earlier. When I had him on, his screen was black to me, but everybody else could see it. And when the live was over, he showed up. I was like, wow. I'm looking over here, and he's on the thing, you know.
Yeah.
But I had to look over. I had to look over to the right to look at the tablet where I could see his face. But on my phone, it was, it was a dark screen.
Red phone.
Now I don't know if I'm saying this right or what, but JK Rap SSS says La No Dream Cachepima after Casey No.
What?
Says Lee No Dream Cachemire after Casey No.
I have no idea what you're saying.
I don't know what he's saying. I don't know. It's LE and then it's No Dream and then it's CAUCHEMAR and then it's after Casey No.
Is this a different language?
I think so. I don't know. I have no idea.
I need a translator.
Yeah, we need a translator if anybody knows what that is. I have no clue.
I have no idea.
I'll screenshot it on my.
Okay, great. Yeah, I think they were speaking a different language, but I wish I spoke that language so I could answer your question. I don't actually speak Spanish, even though I was just in Mexico. Might want to read English questions.
Okay, there
can
you
I
go.
answer this question? Because this is a really good question.
Okay.
From Sam. Hi, Sam. What famous role from a past film would you have loved to play? I honestly, the first thing I ever say is Jenny from Forrest Gump. That character, so complex for a woman. and the heartbreaking love story with Forrest, and the fact that she was just struggling from her childhood.
Hmm.
Yeah, Jenny from Forrest Gump. That is a character I would have loved to play.
Okay, we have, let's see, NJAS person, 2012 says, "You are so amazing and talented in every way."
Thank you. I think you're amazing.
And we're going to take some more typed questions, okay? NP Marcus says, "How was it filming the bedroom scene? I was just so amazed by it." I believe you answered that earlier,
Yeah,
didn't you?
I think we answered that
Okay.
for Marcus.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's see here.
thanks, Leon.
Okay, Michael Myers _reincarnated. Hi, Casey. Are you a fan of Michael Myers?
I am a fan of Michael Myers. I mean, I'm also a fan of Laurie Strode. They have a very complicated relationship. But yes, I am a fan.
Okay, let's see. We got another question here. Robert
Oh, hello.
Slobber 1999. Has your family attacked? No, has your family watched the scene? How did they?
Um,
How did? This says how did they?
how did they
I guess
react?
react.
Yeah,
I
maybe you
guess.
can't see it. Maybe it's like hidden. But I did meet Felissa Rose. Sorry. My family,
Okay.
my dad has seen the movie. I don't know about many other of my family members if they've seen it, honestly. My dad went to see it by himself, and he was in a theater of like 20-year-olds, and he's like,
Oh
in his
wow.
60s. And he was like sitting there by himself, and I can just imagine people being like, "What is this older man doing here watching this movie?" But he liked it a lot, and he said, he's like, "Yeah, it was so gross, but I had to laugh." Like by the end of it, I just had to laugh because it went on for so long, and I mean, he knows obviously that it's not real. But I
Uh-huh.
mean, when I watched it, I almost cried because it was so jarring to see that happening to me, like from an outside perspective. And like,
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh my God. And I was cringing. But he said that when he saw it, he's like, yeah, it was really gross. But like, I eventually just had to laugh because it was just so crazy, such a crazy scene. And my mom still hasn't seen it. Like, she wants to see it,
Hmm.
but she's like so nervous to watch it. She's like, I don't know if I can watch it in the theater. And then she was like, maybe we should go watch it. If you come, do you want to come with me? And I was like,
Ah.
I mean, maybe. I was like, I guess so. So she hasn't seen it yet, but I need to get her to watch it. And she's going to probably faint, but no, she won't. She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Well, I know from me just seeing the GIFs and the pictures and I mean just short little
Mhm.
clips of
Yeah,
it.
it's
I
gnarly.
was freaked out. I was like, "Oh my goodness," golly. No wonder this is the uh, most sanctioned as the most scariest of the past decade.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
but
pretty gory. It's obviously pretty brutal. So, but yeah, I mean, but it's not the only brutal death in the movie. It's like like Damien goes all out with his death scenes. So it's pretty wild what happens in this film. But yeah, Allie should have lived.
uh,
But well, maybe she did. We'd have no idea. That'd be
yeah,
so weird if she's
little
alive.
man wanted to get up here too.
I think it would be like a really funny joke if in the next
Uh-huh.
movie if Allie actually is still alive. I think that'd be hilarious because everyone's just
Yeah,
like,
that,
how is
that
she
that
still
would be.
alive?
Yeah, because I mean, in that poster, of you and of Allie and the clown,
Yeah,
Art the clown sitting on the bed,
yeah.
it makes you wonder. I mean,
Well, I mean that was just a behind the scenes photo, but
oh, okay, okay.
yeah, that
I
was.
thought it was like an image for like a movie coming out next year.
I wish it was, but
Okay.
maybe someday. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, that was just a behind the scenes photo from before we filmed all the gruesome stuff in that scene. Um,
Okay, let's
Yeah.
see. Okay, I'm gonna do another video question. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, Adam Martin. I'm bringing you on with Casey Hartnett.
Yes.
Adam Martin.
Hello, Adam. Thanks, everyone. Psycho. Oh man, I love Psycho. I wouldn't mind being a final girl someday.
Adam
We'll see.
Martin. I don't see Adam Martin. Do you?
Oh no, no, I don't. Is it not working?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
Sometimes it doesn't come through on people.
oh no.
Okay, Adam Martin. I'm gonna try again. Let's see.
A rom-com, maybe.
Oh, okay. He's unable to join. It says.
I don't do a lot of rom-coms. I've done comedy and I've done dramedies. I haven't done a rom-com.
Okay, Marcus. We're gonna bring you on FTP, Marcus. I think he asked a question earlier, but not on camera. I think it was in the chat.
Oh no, I'm so sad that it didn't. Oh, there it goes.
Okay, there we go.
Yes. Oh my God, you're back.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, that's the same person. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I knew I recognized your name. Well, go ahead and ask another question. That's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah. I have another question. So, like, how was it like going on set and meeting everyone and like the whole experience of filming like the movie and stuff?
It's a great question. It was a lot of fun. So the thing is that this whole group of people, even though they're making some like a really gnarly, gruesome horror film, they're all some of the funniest people I've ever met. David's hilarious. Like everyone just has like a great sense of humor. Damien has a great sense of humor. The producers, everyone involved. I mean, the other actors too. I mean, like everyone just had it. So it was just like a really fun environment and very welcoming as well. David was extremely welcoming. When I booked the role, he reached out to me to congratulate me, which was really nice. And so it just felt like very comfortable right away, and it felt like, you know, this feels right, and we're all supposed to be here. The universe brought us all together to make this for a reason. So it was nice. Yeah, I loved it.
Also, how was it like auditioning and stuff? Like, how do you audition?
Yeah, so my first audition was a self-tape from home. So I filmed that in my apartment, and then I did a chemistry read with Lauren. So we did an Allie and Lauren scene. I mean, an Allie and Sienna scene. And we did that in person together with Damien. And then from there, he actually had me do one more self-tape from my apartment that was a screaming scene to see like how far I could go with a screaming scene, running away from art. And I actually, when I filmed it, one of my neighbors came and knocked on my door to make sure I was okay. Because they were like, is everything okay? I wasn't sure if you were being murdered or what. And I was like, nope, we're good. Everything's fine. And so I didn't do it again because I was too self-conscious that I was going to bother the rest of my neighbors. So I just sent that one take to Damien, and he was like, great. Thank you. And then I booked it. Yeah. So that's my audition process. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. I really liked your character in the movie. Like,
Thank you.
I felt really bad that you kind of died, but
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It's interesting hearing people say that. They're like, but she was so nice. And she was. She was a very nice character and a very nice friend. So, you know, it kind of, it made it even harder to watch that scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thank you for your question. That was a great question.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
I don't know why I said thank you very much. I felt like Elvis when you say thank you very much. I left the building. You know.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, my my dog wanted up here, so I was holding him, and then the phone falls. I mean, the banner didn't fall this time, but the phone falls, And so he got scared, so I let him down, and then
Yeah.
but I got the song back up. But anyway,
Good.
wow.
Yeah. Oh no, feel better, Chloe. Chloe has COVID.
Let's see here. Okay, we got another question for you. Okay, Jaws
Jaws. Jaws
for
Ferratu.
yeah, Ferratu. What's a typical day in your life like?
It's a good question. I work. So I wake up and sit on. I'm usually in front of my computer all day working.
Mhm.
Um, or or if I have an audition, I wake up and prepare. I'm like preparing the audition. In between, um, doing any work on my computer, which could be everything from work for. I do have a day job. Work for I
Mhm.
do writing. I'm also a writer, so sometimes I take time to write. Or producing. Sometimes I'm working on films and like taking calls with people. But a lot of times, and then it's if I have an audition, I'll prep the audition. I will, memorize the lines, and then self tape the audition from home and send that in to my agent, and things like that. Yeah. So I'm like, I feel like most days, not every day is the same, of course, but that's like a typical day. I wake up, get some breakfast and
Mhm.
some coffee or tea, depending on how I'm feeling that day, and then do some work on an audition, um, work on some writing. Yeah. And see where the day goes.
Oh, okay. So to follow up on that question, because it sounds like to me you're always working, typing, writing. Okay, so what do you do in your what do you like to do in your spare time, free time? I
Yeah. I
mean,
mean, when I'm not doing
yeah.
that, a lot of times I love to go see movies, or plays. I love to go see plays and I love theater. Or it's just, hanging out with friends and meeting up with friends, grabbing lunch, grabbing dinner or something like that. Or just coffee or a drink or whatever. And yeah, and then I also love yoga. Yoga is very grounding for me. So I love to do yoga. I do love to travel in my free time. So a lot of time, and I love museums. I love going to museums and going to art museums and being inspired in that way. That's a nice little adventure. But yeah,
Mhm.
I love traveling. So I love going and like doing things and exploring things and learning about things. So that's why I love museums and movies and theater, when I'm just at home and things like that. Yeah.
So so I know the last time I had you on, you were living in New Jersey and you moved to Chicago.
Hmm.
So where are you now?
Well, yeah. So
Just curious.
yeah, I was in New York. I'm from Chicago, so
Okay. Yeah,
I
because you were
spend a
actually
lot of
born in Chicago, right?
yeah. So I spend a lot of time in
Okay.
Chicago. But yeah, I believe I was living in. I mean, I was living in Brooklyn or Queens,
Okay.
maybe Brooklyn, the last time that we spoke. But
Mhm.
yeah, I've lived all over New York as well, and I love New York. But yeah, right now I'm in Chicago at the moment, but I still have very close attachments to New York. So yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought you were in Mexico from your post, I see.
Well, I was, but I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back in the States. Yeah.
Okay. And then I seen another one. I think you were in, was it Spain? Because you were walking through the
Oh,
streets or something. You said, this is how it is walking through the streets. And it was some country. Was
um,
it Spain or Italy?
was it?
Portugal?
Wait, when I was walking through the streets,
Yeah, you're walking through the streets and it was, I think it was at, let's see, I think it was at night.
was it in Portugal? Maybe
I
you
think
might
so.
be
Yeah.
maybe thinking of
Portugal.
a
Yeah.
video in Portugal. Yeah.
Yeah. You said this is how it is walking through the streets, and yeah,
It was raining, and so Portugal is very hilly.
uh,
Well, Lisbon is. Well, a lot of Portugal is, but Lisbon is very hilly. So you're walking up like huge, like huge staircases or just hills, and
Mhm.
walking up and down those to get through Lisbon. So that was part of the joke, was that behind me in this video
Uh-huh.
was just like a giant hill that I had been walking up, and it was also raining,
Oh,
so it was also slippery.
okay. Well,
So, I
since you
love
brought that
Portugal.
up,
Yeah, I love.
okay, so that was in Portugal. Okay, so since you brought that up, I mentioned this to my guest on my last show.
Hmm.
Uh, have you ever been to Japan?
I have not. I really want to visit Japan, but I haven't yet.
Okay, because if you get a chance, I'll send it to you if you don't get a chance. On YouTube, there is a bridge. Have you heard about this bridge?
I
It's
think
the
so.
Himashima,
Mm.
Himashima something. I forgot the last name of it, but anyway, this bridge is like a bridge, and these people go way
Oh, really
up.
high.
I mean, it's like they call it the roller coaster bridge, and
I
it's real
see.
high.
Real steep. Yeah.
It's insane.
Oh my gosh.
And this guy's on his bicycle riding up it, and I'm like, what in the world?
That is hard. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
wild.
send
That's
you the
cool.
video though, but that thing is insane.
Hmm. Wow. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, folks, we're back down to Terrifier 2, so just stay calm. Okay. Okay. So we got another question.
Okay.
Going to okay. Okay. Anthony loves horror. I'm gonna bring you on again.
Okay.
Because I know you got another question, so go ahead. You also do the edits, so no, that was Marcus did the
Oh, that
edits.
was
That's right.
Marcus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi.
hello.
Hello again.
How are
Hi
you?
again. I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry, it's like half an hour past midnight and I stayed up.
Yeah, it's super late where you are.
I have yeah, I have work at 7:45.
Oh no.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
well, thanks for being here.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I asked a question before. I think it was already answered though.
Okay.
Oh, my other question was, is horror your favorite genre? Or if not, what is your favorite genre?
This is a good question. So I'm going to preface this by saying that I really do love horror movies, and I love the thrill and excitement of horror movies, and I love challenging horror films to scare me. My favorite genre is, I'm kind of a nerd for like dramedy, and like I love like foreign films. But I love like very like nice like character driven like dramedies where it's like character studies of these people.
Yeah.
So I do like nerd out over those types of movies as well. But I do really love horror films. But yeah, I really nerd out over the movies that are like, you know, really character driven stories about people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was contemplating for a long time to request because I've got quite shaky hands all the time when I'm
Oh,
on
that's
camera.
okay.
So
No, it's fine. You also don't like have to, yeah, that's fine. We're all using our phones here. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great question though. That is a great question. Hmm.
yeah, there was something else, but I don't know what it was.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay.
Gone out my head. It's, do you know when you have it in your head and it just goes out?
Yes,
course.
I know.
Oh
I know
gosh,
exactly how that is.
I've been
I tell you
there.
what, if we're still on the air and you think of it, just request, and I'll bring you back on. You'd ask a question.
Right, no problem. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for
Okay.
Thank
speaking.
you. Thanks,
You're
Anthony.
welcome.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
I don't know how to get. All right.
My favorite foreign film of all time. That's a good question.
You just press that. There you go.
Oh, there
Okay.
we go. My favorite foreign film of all time is Blue by Krzysztof Kieslowski. It is from it's a French film. He's Polish, but it's a French film, and he filmed it because he got funding from France. So he filmed it in France with Juliette Binoche, and that is my favorite. That is my favorite movie. That's okay, Anthony. Yeah, so that's my favorite foreign film.
I got to tell you, your fans love you, Casey. I mean, they love you.
Thank you. I love you. I love you all.
Let's see. We got another question. Let's see, question here. Let's see. Okay, Jake, awesome, 50. If you had to say what's your favorite horror movie besides Terrifier 2 that you have seen, and I cannot see the rest of the question, it won't show up.
For
I
2022.
guess you're about to say it.
Yeah, I actually have not seen.
Okay.
I have not seen Barbarian yet, and I know that's like a shame. My favorite horror movie that I've seen for 2022. I mean, I feel like I have to go with my favorite horror film of this year is probably Pearl, but I haven't seen Barbarian yet, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about those movies with Mia Goth. There's something about Mia Goth. I think she's incredible.
Okay, so here's another question for you. Would you ever consider doing a Disney movie, like if they like if they asked you to do a remake of if they're doing a remake of Cinderella or Aladdin or something like that? Would you be the Disney princess in the Disney movies or?
I mean, okay, I'm a big Emma Watson fan, and the fact that she played Belle, like I loved that. I probably would if it was like Snow White or Belle or something with like a really cool like feminist twist to the Disney films. Because yeah. I probably would if they made it like, because unlike Kristen Stewart, did she play? Yeah, Kristen Stewart in Snow White and Huntsman. I mean, I think that there are ways to play those in a really fun way. So I think I would be Cruella de Vil. I would love
Go ahead.
Yeah, no. So that's all.
Oh, I was just gonna say. So what about picking up where Annie Hathaway left off as Princess of the Bride
In
Princess of the Bride 3?
I mean, look, I don't know if they would recast Anne Hathaway, but
Yeah, I don't
loved
either.
that. I loved those movies.
But I mean, look how far you've come. I mean,
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, they might say, look, that's the girl who played Allie. We got to get her.
Yeah, not quite as known as Anne Hathaway, but you never know. Also, I think she would be offended if they recast her.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't really think she would be offended if they recast her, because if you remember correctly, if my memory serves her correctly, when she got out of Disney, she kind of went on to a more edgier type person, in movies and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
From Brokeback Mountain to Havoc to some of the other edgier, type movies. So, so I don't think she'd be offended,
Yeah, maybe not. I would love to play a ghost face. I think I would fit in with the Scream franchise for some reason.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah. Now Scream, the recent Scream. Now I have seen that, and with David Arquette, that was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. So
yeah. Now Terrifier 2 is not. I mean, it's gorier than that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
So,
it's gorier than everything.
yeah. And I know it's going to be releasing on December the 24th, is it? I believe, or 21st.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I seen it somewhere online last night. Somebody was asking about it.
Oh, for the DVDs?
Yeah, the DVD, Blu-ray. It's gonna be coming out. I think
Right
it's
for Christmas.
December. Yeah, December something. I think December 20th or something like that.
Yeah,
But
maybe somewhere around there.
now, does Terrifier 2 have any merchandise
They do,
out?
yeah. We have a lot of merchandise. If you go to Fuzz on the Lens,
Uh,
and the Terrifier shop. So Terrifier shop they were just in here earlier. Let me see if I can tag them. Wait,
okay.
Terrifier shop has merch, and also Fuzz on the Lens, which is the production company. They have merch on their site as well, and there are jackets, there are posters, and other things like that.
What about any are they gonna make any trading cards, y'all, or action figures or
They are.
anything
They're
like that?
making. Yeah, they have one of Art the Clown. They're probably. I think they have one of the Little Pale Girl, and I'm sure they'll
Uh,
have one of Sienna. So I'm sure they'll have
wow,
like figures of those. At least
that's
3.
interesting.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. The
Okay,
jackets are cool.
we got another fan question right here. Let's see. Okay, about video. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got some new guests coming on video. Ryan Bailey,
Okay.
Ride Dog 2012.
Oh, the slates are cool.
You're on with Casey.
Hello. All right.
I don't see anybody. Let's
Oh
see.
no, not yet. Not yet.
Let's see.
I might have to go after. What time is it? I might have to go after this, but
Okay.
yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, 7:30. I didn't even,
It is.
I looked around a while ago. I
This
said it
might
was
have.
7:30,
Yeah.
but
This might have
we've
to be
been
the
on here
last
hours.
question, unfortunately.
Okay.
Time went by so fast.
It sure did. I mean, but time goes by fast when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, let's see here. I'm going to do one more video
Okay.
question.
Go, Richard.
Rosemary's Dead.
Huh?
I'm going to bring you on. Rosemary's Dead. You're
Rosemary.
on with Casey Hartnett, and you are the last question of the whole show.
All right. Hi.
Hey,
Thank you for picking me.
you're
Of course.
welcome.
Cool.
I saw the movie and I love it so much. You did so good when you were screaming and everything.
Thank you.
Was it scary to get killed by Art the Clown? Like, was it scary?
Was it scary? I mean, so it was, so it is scary, right? When you go to that place emotionally, it can be a little scary, but I think when you know it's fake, and I mean, I know when you know it's acting, it's different, and you know that it's a safe place to go to those places, to go to those extreme places. And David is just so nice and so friendly that he made and of course Damien is as well. So they both made the process that very comfortable and safe, to go to those crazy screaming places. And so I really trusted working with them during that scene. So that helped a lot. So that made it less scary for sure. But it was emotional because, you're going to these dark places of like, oh my gosh, I'm dying right now. I'm being killed and I'm being chased by this crazy clown. So emotionally it was intense, but it was also, I knew I was safe the entire time, So yeah.
That part was
Yeah.
so crazy that everybody in the theater was like couldn't believe, especially when you brought the salt and the bleach. You did so amazing that you were
Thank you.
the best part of the movie.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad that people liked the scene. I'm so glad that you liked the scene. So thank you so much, because a lot of work went into it, of course. So
I stayed even for the behind the scenes and I saw they gave you a fake torso, but it looks so real.
It does look real. Yeah.
Wow.
So it was like a lot. It was a lot of me, of course, acting, but then they also had the dummy there as well.
You did very amazing. You did very amazing.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And I was wondering, how did you get cast into Terrifier? Because I would really like to be in it, the next one.
Yeah, of course. So I auditioned, so I submitted for an audition, and I sent in a self-tape, and then I, read with Lauren. We did a chemistry read, and then yeah. So it was all based on submitting for the breakdown of Terrifier. So, I mean, it's sort of, I submitted on Actors Access, which is an acting website for actors and agents to submit to auditions. So, I mean, yeah, I would just, hopefully for the next film, they'll post, Damien will post the auditions and let everyone know when they're casting for it. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, it would be obviously so fun to have everyone audition for it. Or even try to like be an extra or something, depending on how it all goes. Yeah.
You did so amazing on that
Thank
scene.
you.
Yeah, you did. Even on the after the credits, the behind the scenes, they even said that you made the movie.
That's really nice of them. But yeah, it was great. But thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I'm so glad that you liked it.
You're welcome, and thank you guys for choosing me and answering my
Thank
questions.
you.
Of course, yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
I don't know.
You just press the X button at the top.
Oh yeah. It's technology is a thing.
Yeah. Now, I want to mention one thing to you, Casey. This is not a question, but I see this from a fan.
Okay.
Chloe Jones Y96. If you could give her a shout out, please, because she said I would jump on the live to ask a video question, but I have COVID and sound like a horror movie myself.
Aw, well, feel better, Chloe. I'm so sorry you are sick and not feeling well. So feel better soon.
Yes, feel better, Chloe. Hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Casey, for taking time out of your busy schedule to be on and promote Terrifier to everybody out there that loves horror movies. Go flock to theaters and go keep on shooting this movie through the roof and keep on seeing the movie and supporting Casey and her career. And this interview will be on IGTV, of course, right here on Instagram. And it'll be on the WSE Lounge YouTube channel.
Great.
And congratulations to the YouTube channel, which surpassed 1,000 subscribers yesterday. So that was great.
Congratulations.
For the show. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. And thank you so much for being on. As you see, you're right there from last time.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Aw. All right.
And I'm just thankful the banner didn't fall this time. So.
Me too. Yeah.
Okay, well, hope you take care and
Thank you.
have a good rest of the week, Casey, and thanks so much for being on.
You too. Thanks, everyone. Mwah.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What's up, everybody? It's the Hollywood hunk, Ryan Nemeth, being paid a large sum of money to thank you for listening to the WSE Lounge. And when you're done with this episode, head over to Vimeo, watch my film, Heal, or head over to shopaew.com on Pro Wrestling Tees, grab a Hollywood hunk t-shirt, or don't do any of that. I don't care.